Kratos, the ghost of Sparta, is no ordinary warrior, once a feared general. His path of destruction was forged by betrayal, vengeance, and the wrath of the gods themselves. From striking a cursed deal with Ares to slaughtering the gods of Olympus and beyond, Kratos' journey is a tale of blood, tragedy, and redemption. Now, in a new land with new gods, his past haunts him as he struggles to guide his son, Atreus, while navigating the chaos of the impending Ragnarok. This is the story of a god slayer, a father, and a man consumed by rage. So, I never thought I'd live to tell this story. I've seen a lot of things, but what I witnessed with Kratos, it was something else entirely. It's not just the brutal battles. It's the rage behind his eyes. You could feel it in the air, like death was walking right beside him. Here's how it all started. Kratos wasn't always this beast. He used to be a Spartan general, revered, feared, and human. But the gods have a funny way of messing with mortals. In his desperation to win, he made a pact with Ares, the god of war himself. A mistake that would haunt him forever. One night, in a blind frenzy of bloodlust, Kratos wiped out an entire village. But it wasn't just any village. Ares had set him up. His wife and daughter were there, and Kratos, with bloodstained hands, had unknowingly slaughtered them too. When he realized what he had done, his screams. God! It was like the earth split in two. I heard that Ares marked him, searing the ashes of his family into his skin as a reminder. That's why he's called the Ghost of Sparta. White as snow, but beneath that skin, nothing but rage. You'd think a mortal could never stand up to the gods. But Kratos isn't just any mortal. The gods toyed with him, using him as their puppet to win wars, promising to erase his nightmares. Spoiler alert, they never did. Kratos' hatred grew. He started killing the gods, one by one. I saw him drag the massive Hydra from the depths of the sea, ripping its heads off like it was child's play. But it wasn't just brute strength. He was cunning. He tricked Zeus himself into revealing his weakness. The moment he confronted Zeus, the sky tore open, thunder, lightning, chaos. But nothing matched the fury in Kratos' eyes. Every punch, every slice of his blades echoed with vengeance. When he finally thrust the blade of Olympus into Zeus' chest, it wasn't just a god dying. It was the collapse of Olympus. You'd think after killing every god in Greek mythology, Kratos would have found peace, right? Nah. He moved north, but trouble followed him. I heard whispers of him living with a new family. Yeah, that's right. Kratos, the god killer, became a dad again. His son, Atreus. Kid didn't even know who his father truly was at first. But the Norse gods? Oh, they knew. Thor's sons came for him. And let me tell you, when that battle started, it was a massacre. Kratos fought like a cornered wolf, cutting through those gods as if they were nothing. But the moment that sticks with me, it wasn't a battle. It was when Kratos told Atreus who he really was. You could see the weight in his voice, the guilt, the shame, the fear. The ghost of Sparta was terrified not of a god or a monster, but of his son knowing the truth. Baldur, the so-called immortal god, came next. He was relentless, chasing Kratos and Atreus across realms. Every time they met, the clash was like thunder tearing the sky apart. But Baldur wasn't just hunting Kratos. He was desperate to feel anything, to break the curse that left him numb to everything. Their final showdown happened in Midgard, and let me tell you, the whole forest shook. Baldur wanted Kratos to kill him. And when that moment came, when Kratos crushed his neck with his bare hands, I thought I'd feel relief, but I didn't. It was just another tragedy in the long, bloody path Kratos walks. Now, I hear whispers that Ragnarok is coming. The giants have prophesied it, and Kratos, he's at the center of it all. But this time it's different. He doesn't just fight for revenge. He fights for his son, for a future he's never had. I don't know what will happen when the wolves swallow the sun and moon, or when Thor finally faces Kratos. But I do know one thing. If Kratos' rage still burns like it once did, the gods of Asgard better pray. Has anyone else seen him in action? Drop your stories below. I'd love to know if I'm not the only one who survived watching a god fall.